Thank you for watching this tutorial by the Computer Commons. Today we're going to be going over arrays in JavaScript. What are arrays? An array can be thought of as a data structure that can be used to represent a list of items. In programming, being able to represent a list of items is powerful and has many applications. I created an array called thisArray, and it's important to recognize that arrays are not limited to a single data type. Notice in my array, I have both strings and an integer value, and that's okay. I'm going to log this array into the console so you guys can see that here. Now, when you specify a certain index value of an array, what you're doing is you're singling out the item at that index. In our case, all we're doing is logging that value into the console, so it should log computer. To get the length of an array is the same thing as outputting the amount of items in that array. In our case, that would be 3. One great thing about arrays is that they are dynamic. What that means is even after we've initialized an array, we can make changes to it later on in the program. In this case, we're going to add the string tutor at index value of 3. And we see here that the string tutor was appended at the end of this array. One method of arrays is the shift method. What this does is it takes the items in an array and it shifts them all down by one index value. What that does to the value at index 0 is that it completely falls off the list. So in our case here, computer will fall off the list, and we see that that's what happened. When we were talking about strings, we discussed concatenation, which was putting two different strings together. We can do the same thing with arrays. I have a new array called newList, and it has one item in it. It has the integer 33. I also created another array called combine, where we're going to combine these two arrays together. And this is how it works. You take the one array, this array, dot concat, and in the parentheses, you're going to put the other array that you want to append, which would be newList. We're then going to log the array combined into the console, and both of these arrays should be combined, and we see that they are because 33, which was a part of newList, is now appended at the end of this array. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. We hope you find this video valuable, and please take our survey at the end of this video. Thank you.